Magnitude 7.2 ang lindol na tumama dito sa Bohol.
Welcome to our vlog. Today we're going to talk about our personal experiences and what we learned about resilience after the 2023 Bohol earthquake. Stay tuned as we are share our story of strength and hope.
When the earthquake happened, I was just at home alone, watching TV, and I was really scared that day. After the earthquake, it was very hard for us to get up because our house was badly damaged and my parents also lost their jobs. However, the people did not lose hope. We were still able to rise from the hardships, and the government made us feel that they cared for us. They sent relief goods almost every day. Because of what I experienced, I learned not to lose hope and never give up in life.
During the earthquake, I was at the river preparing to wash clothes. I felt really scared. I didn't know what to do at that time. After those multiple aftershocks, my sister, grandmother, and I carefully went home to look for our family members to see if they were safe. Those times were really difficult because our house was destroyed. So we lived in our cousin who has a house made of wood for our safety. Our community demonstrated resilience by coping with the situation and helping each other. Those times really molded us to stay resilient and be positive, because if we will not, then we not be able to survive.
My experience during the earthquake in Bohol was when I went to fetch water there, and when the earthquake struck, I suddenly panicked and cried out of fear because it was my first time experience an earthquake. What I felt was immense sadness because our house and rice crops were badly damaged. Then my strength came from helping those who were suffering so they could rise above the hardship of life. What I learned is to never lose hope because that's the way to overcome difficulties.
When the earthquake happened, I was just at home with my family and we were having breakfast. I was extremely scared during the earthquake. After it happened, my problem was I became afraid to leave the house because of the trauma. I was also deeply hurt during the time because it was my birthday. However, we remained strong because we know that the problem will eventually pass. What I learned is to never lose hope and stay strong in every challenge.
During the earthquake, I was at home watching a show when I suddenly ran because of fear. The challenge I faced during that time was when we were in the tent. We could sleep because of the sudden shaking, but the people didn't lose hope. They continued to strive, believing that they could still rise above their situation. What I learned from that experience is that no matter how difficult life gets, there is always hope to overcome it. For you guys, what was the most important lesson you learned from those experience?
The most important lesson that I learned from those situations is to stay strong or resilient during trying times, because there's no one that we can lean on but ourselves, especially with our emotions.
I agree with you, but aside from that, I also learned that unity, the family member support is really essential to cope up with the trauma that I had. Aside from ourselves, we need help from other people.
How did we find strength in our community?
For me, I find strength when looking how optimistic my community is by their smiles behind those hardships. Role model me to also do what they did.
Yes, I also have seen that act, and I think it is an advantage of being Filipino. Also, there are a lot of help coming from the government and non-government organizations, which help us to slowly rise from those difficulties. What would we advise others facing similar challenges?
Preparing for challenges with plans, supplies, and a support network ensures readiness and resilience. Staying calm, adaptable, and focused on what you can control helps navigate uncertainty while maintaining mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Practicing kindness and empathy strengthens connection and brings support to others in need. Life can throw us unexpected challenges, but our resilience helps us rise above them. Have you ever thought about your own resilience? It's not just about bouncing back, it's about growing stronger.
Building resilience doesn't happen overnight, but there are some simple steps you can take.
Stay informed and prepared. Knowledge is power.
Take care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Practices gratitude and focus on what you can control.
Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Most importantly, remember that resilience isn't built alone. Communities and support networks are our greatest strength during tough times. Stay connected, lend a helping hand, and lean on each other. Remember, no matter how tough things get, we can always find the strength to rise above. Support each other, stay strong, and keep moving forward.
I was suddenly there. Yeah, plus manalik. Oh, because that the day.
Using stress management techniques. Practicing.
Today we're going to talk about personal experiences and what we learned about resilience. Welcome to our vlog! Today we're going to talk about our personal experiences and what we learned about resilience after 2015. Welcome to our vlog! Today we're going to talk about our personal experience and what we learned about resilience after the 2013. Tapos ako niya. Ha? Pundo na resilience na. Tapos resilience di pundo ba? Ay, sa pera po ko nito. Sabay di ko na.